This is the Cooperative Research Centre for Transformations in Mine Economies, Introduction to Project 1.3, Mapping the Regulatory Framework for Mine Closure. This video will discuss Stage 1 of the report. Stage 1 is aimed at providing context and scope for the analysis of the regulatory framework, which will be undertaken in depth in Stage 2. This stage of the report covers three key topics. The first is the concepts utilised in mine regulation. The second is the goals and aspirations for mine closure and rehabilitation. And the third is the key institutions used in the administration of policy and lawmaking. Within these three topics, we have noticed three key themes emerging. The first is that the historical context of mine closure remains relevant because most mines currently in or approaching the rehabilitation or closure phases were approved before modern legislative reforms came in. Modern legislative reform came in 2020 for Victoria, 2018 for Queensland, and 2012 for Western Australia. The second theme we have identified is that there is an increasing need for total transformation beyond merely the physical landscape. There is a need for cultural, economic, ecological, safety, and social transformation after a mine ceases operations. The third and final theme that we have identified is that whilst modern legislation chiefly aims to reduce financial liability for state governments, there is also an increasing push for harmonisation of laws between states and between state and federal legislatures, as well as a need for reduction in duplication of legal process. This calls for collaboration between government, industry and community stakeholders to ensure that mine closure and planning effectively minimises residual risks. We are looking forward to mapping the regulatory framework in detail for Queensland, Victoria and Western Australia during Stage 2, and will continue with these update videos as we do.